welcome back to the podcast, and it's Irv with Maya.
So today we'll be talking about our presidents of our generation, beginning with Barack Obama to Donald Trump, ending with current day Joe Biden. So let's get into Barack Obama. So Barack Obama, he was elected in 2008. He began his presidency in 2009 and it ended in 2017. So he was president for about 8 years. And when he began his presidency, he was 47 years old. He was also the 44th president. But let's not forget the best fact of all. He was the first African American president to be held in office in the whole entire U.S. Alright, so let's touch base on his presidency. Barack Obama's goal was to renew America, right? Oh wait, let's not forget about a little bit background information because we want to get to know this guy before we get to talk about his presidency. So before his presidency, Barack Obama was a community organizer with churches. Oh wait, Barack Obama was also, fun fact, born in Hawaii. Now back on track. He was a community organizer with churches which he helped with housing and job training programs. He got attraction from national attention when he went to Harvard Law School, and he also became the first African American president of Harvard Law Review. Then after that, Obama joined a law firm that mainly focused on civil rights. Oh wait, fun fact, once again, Barack Obama soon got married in 1992 to Michelle, who we now know as Michelle Obama, and now they have a nice, beautiful family. Obama was elected Illinois Senate in 1996, also U.S. Senate in 2004. Now let's touch down on Barack Obama's presidency and what happened during his presidency. Just a little bit of facts. So, during his presidency, Barack Obama faced economic challenges such as wars in Iraq and in Afghanistan, which some of us might know about. He wanted to actually fix federal spending to revive the economy. Obama's goal, was to renew America. Obama signed 3 signature laws, beginning with the Omnibus Bill, which basically stimulated the economy, legislation bill for benefits for healthcare, and legislation reforming help nations financially. Now touching on healthcare. Obama created Obamacare, but he did not create Obamacare. He actually created Affordable Care Act. But people began calling it like Obamacare, of course, because that's just how people were during the time. But let's touch down on Obamacare. So Obamacare was affordable. It was an affordable health insurance coverage for many Americans. It was very beneficial to them. This Obamacare helped people get insurance. The people who could not get health insurance, it helped them a lot because a lot of insurance companies could not benefit people like the Obamacare could. So now more than 60 million Americans obtained health insurance within the first 5 years of this act. Also, like I said before, health insurance is more affordable for many people, and it also aimed to prevent insurance from making unreasonable rate increases. This also helped protect consumers from insurance company tactics. There was no limit on this care. Other insurance companies set limits on the amount of money that was spent on an individual consumer. More screenings were covered, and the prescription drugs cost less. So Obama did help a lot of different people, but let's not forget that he helped the people with health conditions, because the people with health conditions, for most insurance companies, got denied of health care because of their health conditions. But with Obamacare, they can no longer be denied because of this act, which was very beneficial for a lot of different people, and it helped them a lot. Another con was, though, even though it wasn't affordable, people were paying more of a higher premium, but they were still being protected and they were still being helped out with the Obamacare.
Filth in his presidency, Obama actually ended up increasing abortion access, and also the people didn't like how he didn't end the war in Afghanistan, but it was seen as though he increased it. He did not help human rights being violated. He didn't some people just felt like he didn't put much effort into acting on human rights being violated. And then another drama-filled part of this is Obama used drones to assassinate people and kill people and things like that, and that really was something that the people didn't like. So nobody is perfect. Obama sounds like a great president, but there's also things behind it, like using drones to assassinate people. So now let's talk about Trump's impeachment.
Whoa, before we get into all that drama, can we get some background information on him first? Okay, let's get into it. Donald J. Trump, born in New York, is currently 77 years old and was born in the year 1946. He is the 45th President of the United States. Trump certainly finds his way around the media, so you may have seen him. He is a businessman, a media personality, and an American politician. He created the campaign of Making America Great Again and following the ideas of Ronald Reagan. Under the leadership of Trump, economic growth last quarter hit about 4.2%. There are a lot more employed people now than ever recorded before in our history. Alright, now back to the juicy dirt.
Donald Trump did get impeached 2 times. Donald Trump was first impeached because it was seen as though he was using the Ukraine to help him get information on the next president that was running, like, in the election.
Wait, can you help explain?
And so basically it was seen as though if Ukraine did not help Donald Trump, then he would not give them his help to help them back in return. So it was kind of seen as like a way of him forcing them to spy on the next president.
I can see that's why it's seen as kind of messy and abusive of power.
And the outcome was him getting acquitted by the U.S. Senate. He remained the president of the United States, but that was one of his first impeachments. But then he had another impeachment.
Oh my gosh, another? Go ahead and explain.
So, Donald Trump is not a horrible person, but he is not the best person. It was stated that he could have incited or called for the attack on the U.S. Capitol January 6, 2021.
I literally remember seeing a whole bunch of news reports on that. That's so crazy.
And this was one of the main reasons he had got impeached again, because it has seemed though as he wanted that attack to happen. That attack was very crazy. Some people got really injured and others even died. And people just came to Capitol, destroyed it, and there was a lot going on. And it was stated that Trump called for that to happen, or he was fine with it happening. Didn't seem like he didn't care much about it happening, or it just gave that like he wanted it to happen.
Apart from his accomplishments and his impeachments, I've heard a lot more about people feeling type of neglect towards a lot of minorities and people of a certain background that aren't really American, a lot of immigrants and stuff like that. Like, for example, controversies with him building a wall. He really kept a lot of people out who are trying to come to get new opportunities, and he wasn't really open to that idea. I wonder what the audience thinks.